Okay. On November 19th, 2020, you said that if you had it your way, and I quote, you'd stop oil and gas leasing on public lands. As Secretary, you will get to have it your way. Will you recommend extending the leasing moratorium? And how do you justify this moratorium with the requirements of the federal law under the Mineral Leasing Act?
Senator, it's my understanding that it is a pause on just new leases, not existing valid leases. And if I'm confirmed as Secretary, it is President Biden's agenda, not my own agenda, that I would be moving forward. And appreciate your advice on this issue.
Over the last 2 years, you made numerous statements in opposition to energy development, including, and I quote you, no new pipelines in August of 2018. You called for a ban on fracking in 2020. Oil and gas development on public lands generates huge revenues for local schools, essential services. I have one county in Montana that over 90% of the revenues go to their schools come from pipelines. Unfortunately, this is not the case for wind and solar development on federal lands. What is your plan to make up for any lost local revenue for public safety and children's education?
Senator, as I mentioned earlier, if I'm confirmed as Secretary, it is President Biden's agenda that I would move forward, not my own. And I absolutely, nobody wants children to not have schools.
You earlier said you want to let the science and the data dictate policy and outcomes, if I could somewhat paraphrase what you said. So I assume you would want to make sure you look at the science and the data and not just blindly follow any administration.
Well, I apologize, Senator. Yes, the science and the data, I'm assuming, would go without saying because I realize that the department relies on science. But do